How's it going, guys? Mark here, and today I just wanted to introduce you to this video that I've took a long time recording. And the last week or so I've chucked myself in the deep end of a silent voice. You're going to see my journey of reading all 7 volumes of the manga and then watching the film and then giving my thoughts in between each volume and giving my thoughts at the end of the film of what I thought of the series. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this short or long video. I don't know how long it's going to be yet because I've not edited it. But yeah, I'll see you at the end. Okay guys, so we just finished volume 1 of A Silent Voice, and yeah, pretty good so far. Shoya is a real dick in this, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think such a young boy could be so horrible, to be honest. And Shoka is just adorable. She's trying her best and she is just so nice to him, and he really does not deserve it so far. Really interested to see how far this goes. Anyway, I'll see you for volume 2. Okay, we are back, guys. We've just finished volume 2 now of A Silent Voice. It's crazy to see how much character development we've had in just one volume. Shoya has really, obviously we've had a 5-year time skip, but still, he's really sorted his act out. What more is there to say? He's really just grown up. He's learned sign language. I think that's adorable. And Shoko, the crazy fact that she's still willing to be friends with him after what he did to her and how he treated her in elementary school is crazy to me. But yeah, he really has developed, and he's gone through a lot of shit himself, it seems. It's great to see him slowly opening up. We start seeing him at the start of the story. He's like, why would I make friends with like certain people and all that, they're well below me? And then by the end of it, he's already gained new friends already. He's kind of just started to accept that he doesn't need to be such a dick anymore. Yeah, really can't wait till volume 3, but I've read 2 volumes today. It's getting pretty late, I kind of want to go to sleep, and we will carry on this tomorrow, so I'll see you soon. Okay, so we just finished volume 3 of A Silent Voice. Very interesting volume, this one. We have had more character development. We've seen Shoya get very jealous of a former classmate, starting to have feelings towards Shoka. We've had another classmate reappear who has now confessed their feelings for Shoya. He's feeling a little conflicted, but ultimately he's basically finalised that he has changed, because she's kind of like, he really hanging out with these people, he really friends with these people, because she's not really grown up since school, but he's changed a lot, and it's great to see that he has stuck to his guns and like, yep, these are my friends now. So yeah, can't wait for volume 4. Okay, so we just finished volume 4 of A Silent Voice. Really, it's getting quite emotional now, I'm not gonna lie. We just had the bit with the amusement park. Shoko just smiling through the pain. It seems that people are just being horrible to her still, and she's just trying her best to be friends with everyone, and just getting slapped for it. Great development for Yuzuru in this one. Great to see her character get developed. Great little story about her grandma. It's a shame it just didn't turn out very well, but yeah, we'll see with Volume 5. Okay, so I just got done with Volume 5 of A Silent Voice. I don't really know what I thought to this volume. It was a bit, I don't know, it just seemed a lot different to what I've read so far. Really don't know why Shoya is still hanging out with these people. He's kind of got rid of them by the end, but I thought they were dicks in previous volumes. I don't know why he thought they were friends when all we do is treat him like shit, and then I don't know really with this volume. And then that ending, it was just really, I don't know what to think. It's kind of thrown, it just seems so different to the rest of the volumes. Am I just being the weird one here, thinking it was so different? But I don't know if I liked it, but we'll continue on. There's still, I think there's 2 more volumes to go. We'll see how the story concludes. Okay, so I didn't do a time lapse for this one, but I just finished Volume 6 of A Silent Voice. Very interesting chapter, very emotional. It followed all the other characters this time instead of, we've kind of just been following Shoya for the longest time. Obviously not following Shoya at the minute for obvious reasons, but we kind of see like this friend group, I say in quotations, this friend group is just a real dysfunctional mess. I don't really see why for the longest time Shoya and Shoka have been friends with these people. They all just seem just horrible, selfish people. Like, some of them are just going to see him in hospital for the clout. I really like the last few chapters of this when we follow Shoko, and like all the text is unreadable because it's just her in such an emotional mess, trying to work things out. But yeah, we've got 1 more volume to go, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I just finished the 7th and final volume of A Silent Voice. Not what I was expecting, really. Never seemed to get any conclusion, really, for Shoya and Shoko. I take it they didn't get together in the end, even though quite early on she told him that she loved him. I know he didn't hear it, but I thought this would have concluded with them being together. It was great to obviously see Shoya recover. That was great right at the start, seeing him burst out of hospital to go see Shoko. I still can't wrap my head around why he's friends with these people. To me, they just seem like horrible people, and they're not really what I'd class as friends. But to be honest, I think there's something I've probably missed here in the manga. Probably me bulk reading it this quick like I have, I've probably missed some stuff out. But I have got the movie on order, and it is coming today, so I will watch that and I will give a final review of the series as a whole after reading the whole of the manga and watching the film, and then I'll give my final verdict. But yeah, it was a good ending, don't get me wrong. I did enjoy this volume. It's probably been the best since about volume 3. I thought the start was really good. The middle kind of dipped for me for the series, and then the ending it tied up a few loose ends. But it's probably not what I wanted. But yeah, I'm going to watch the film. Hopefully it's a bit clearer. A lot of people say it's great, so hopefully this is just a bit easier for me to understand than the manga has been. I don't know if I'm just a bit of an idiot and I didn't understand it too well, but yeah, I will see you after I've watched the film. Okay guys, so here we are. Just finished reading the manga of A Silent Voice, and then I went ahead and watched the film. And I never thought I'd say this, but I think this is the first instance of me since becoming an anime fan, which hasn't been long, granted. I firmly believe that the film is better than the manga. The manga was rather up and down for me. I enjoyed the first 2 to 3 volumes. I thought the middle was a bit for me, and I wasn't too... the ending was fine. I'd say the ending was fine for me in the manga, but this film, wow. I've known for ages, you know, people have hyped it up to hell. Damn, is it a good movie? It is so beautifully animated. The art style is amazing. I just love everything about that film, I'm not gonna lie. So let's just talk real quick why I thought this film was better than the manga. So for me, I don't know if it's just me personally, it's probably just me personally, I found the manga, for me personally, quite hard to understand. There was bits of it I got, but there was other bits that I just felt, am I missing something here? I couldn't quite get why characters were doing things and why there was a lot that I just didn't understand personally. I couldn't understand why Shoya was friends with these people. I thought they were, me reading the manga personally, from what I read, they just seemed like horrible people to me. I don't know why by the end he went back to them. The film for me was completely different. They actually showed to be quite good friends, apart from the two girls, I can't quite remember their names. One who's very obviously nasty, you know, she tells Shoko she hates her and things like that, and she was horrible in the manga and she was horrible in the film. But there is that bit at the end of the film that wasn't in the manga where it showed that she had learned a bit of sign language, and it showed, it wasn't obviously a complete redemption for her, but it was showed a little bit that she was worthy to kind of be one of those friends at the end. And for the others, because like in the manga, the ginger haired dude, I can't remember his name, sorry, there's a bit in the manga where he punches Shoya, and in this it's just, that's not there, and that's good. And they cut out all the stuff with the there was this whole arc thing in the manga where they like was creating a movie, and I just couldn't really quite wrap my head around that, and they just completely got rid of it in the film, and the flow was just so much better. It made it just flow so much better. I'm sure if you've watched the film and you're a fan of a silent voice, I'm probably just stupid. I won't be surprised, because I find that a lot. But I just felt the manga really overcomplicated things and made things, there was just so much added extra. I couldn't find any redeeming factors. For me, I just don't get why Shoya put up with these people when really the only person he was trying to redeem himself to was Shoko. But the film made it more that it was because he'd become such an outcast, and that it was more than just, obviously you had the main thing of him wanting to he wanted to be friends with Shoko, and he wanted to apologise for what he had done. He did that, but it also showed obviously for the 5 years since all his old friends had turned on him, how he'd just become this kind of really anxious young man who just couldn't talk to people, and he found it so hard. And then the way the film ends things is just beautiful, how it's just him crying, how, you know, people are now talking to him and he can now look people in the eyes, and it's just a big thing for him. You know, as someone who, you know, I find it struggle to look people in the eyes. I've always been quite shy myself, but I just thought that film ending was much better, because the ending for the manga was like, it's just kind of like they walk together after they've seen the movie or something like that. Like they go to like their coming of age party or some shit. And that just felt so unsatisfying to me, whereas the movie, it was like he'd accomplished something. And in the manga as well, I don't know, like I say, it was probably my fault for bulk reading the manga so quickly. I literally read 7 volumes in about 2 days. I probably just breezed over some stuff. I probably wasn't reading it at a good enough pace where I absorbed the knowledge and kind of learned it. I just kind of went through it as quick as I could, and that's probably my fault. But for me, the film just like, I understood why Shoko did what she did, and why Shoya was so depressed, and why Shoko was so depressed. Whereas in the manga, I was like, I understood she got bullied, and I understand that people didn't really like her all that much, but she'd got this new friend group and she'd done nothing wrong to them. So I never understood the part when she wanted to, spoilers, if you're watching this, I don't know why you're not surprised. I'm sure I put a spoiler thing at the start of the video. I don't understand why she wanted to kill herself during the fireworks festival, but this film made me understand why. Because she felt she was ruining Shoya's life. It was the reason that he was trying to spend so much time with her, that he was sacrificing having a life with other people. And to me, that just didn't come across in the manga. I don't know if it was just me being stupid, probably was, but I just felt this amazing film, just did it so much more justice than the manga did, which is surprising because the manga is a source material. I'm not going to sit here and say I hated the manga. I did like the manga. I just thought there was bits that confused me, and I'm sure now that I've watched the film I'll probably read it again at a slower pace now because I'm not recording for a video or anything. But I just felt this film just did it so much better. So overall, A Silent Voice is an amazing series, an amazing film. You should definitely watch the film. And if you want a bit more, you probably want to see more of the characters, because there is one thing that the manga does do better than the film, is that is character development, especially like the last volume or two. It just focuses on like all the characters individually, whereas a lot of the side characters don't get a lot of show in the film, which is obviously because it's restricted to a 2-hour runtime. So yeah, actually for this instance I would say watch the film first, then go to the manga if you want more, instead of, because normally it's you read the manga way before and it gets animated like 2 years later. But yeah, honestly, fantastic series. I've loved it. Believe the hype. I didn't want to believe the hype. I see people was like, this film's amazing, it's, you know, gorgeous. It really is. I loved every second of it. Yeah, that's all I can say. So thank you for watching this video of mine. It's took me a long time to record this. I have missed my weekly schedule, I understand, but work is getting harder and longer. It's the peak festive time, so it's took me a while, but I feel like this video deserved the time it needed to put that extra bit of work in for me. So yeah, I thank you for your patience and thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.